So to clean a sewer, if you notice a backup, let's say in the floor drain, and you see some toilet paper and stuff like that, or some sewage, and it's obvious it's the main line out of the house, the first thing we can do is come in with the rooter machine. We'll snake the drain, we'll open up the blockage, hopefully get everything to drain down. Once everything drains down, we can take a sewer camera and we can actually run it through your sewer pipes, and we'll inspect the sewer from your house all the way out to the city main and make sure everything's intact. It could have been roots, it could have been a root ball that was plugging it up, it could have been a broken pipe. You could have pipes that have separated and now it's just draining into Mother Earth and you got a bunch of mud there. So we'll open it up. Once it's open, we can run the sewer camera and inspect it, and then we can go about making the repair. If it's a spot repair that needs to be dug up out in the yard, we can dig it up with one of our mini excavators. If it's a whole line that needs to be, let's say the whole thing's just crumbled and we need to replace the whole line, we can go in, we can excavate it and lay in a whole new sewer, or if it's intact enough, we can pull a new line through it. We've got fiberglass liners, especially if you've got a lot of landscaping, or if it goes under a sidewalk or a driveway or a deck or something like that, and you don't want to tear the deck off the house. We can line that sewer pipe with a fiberglass liner, and it actually cures with UV lights. And essentially, it's putting a new sewer pipe inside the old one, and it's a fiberglass liner. A trenchless sewer lining essentially is what it is. We would need a hole at the main and probably a hole at the house just to make the connection. Other than that, there's no trench in your yard, no big mess to deal with really. So that makes us feel good, makes the customer feel good, so everybody feels good. Everybody's seen the commercials for the wet wipes that are flushable, but they are not flushable. I don't recommend them. If you are gonna use them, put them in a trash can. Don't flush them. They will plug your toilet up. They will plug your sewer up. They don't disintegrate like toilet paper does. Toilet paper disintegrates very fast. If you have roots in your sewer and you're using flushable wipes, they will pile up at the roots. And when we come and snake the drain, they will be wrapped up on our cable, and we can tell if you're using flushable wipes or not. Another thing, especially for older people, they try to conserve water. Honestly, I tell people water's cheaper than a plumber. So, all these new toilets are 1.6 gallon flushes. Everybody has to flush twice. Use water. Don't be afraid to flush the toilet. Don't be afraid to run your faucet. Lots of water, keep everything flushed out. Everything, it's supposed to be running downhill. Let's say it settles in the middle of the yard, now it runs downhill and it starts to go back up a little bit. That's a belly in the pipe, and all the solids build up there and it'll form a dam. And so that'll plug it up also. Well, if you're using lots of water and there's lots of water going through your sewer pipe, a lot of times you can keep that belly flushed out. Sometimes you won't know if you got a belly until we run a camera. And then what happens is we see that camera go underwater, and then we'll actually come back out of the water, say 10 feet down the line. And so you've got a 10-foot belly in your sewer pipe. So lots of water. Water's cheaper than a plumber. Don't flush the wipes, put them in a trash can. And then PVC, the old cast iron and stuff, it's real rough, so it catches all that stuff. PVC is nice and smooth. Fiberglass is nice and smooth, so that'll help.